Hello everyone, Kyle here bringing you yet another video that reminds me of why I need to stop letting myself into old people's houses and convincing them that I'm them from the past. Today we're going to play some of The Forest. As a lone survivor of a passenger jet crash. Oh, really? That's just spoiled the surprise. You find yourself in a mysterious forest, battling to stay alive against a society of cannibalistic mutants. You start your journey taking a leisurely ride through the sky in an airplane. I get the impression that if we don't move, nothing bad will happen, but where's the fun in that? And also, why is there a child touching me? Who are you? What's this though? For Timmy. Huh, how do you like that? Well, Timmy, I'm going to be honest with you. There's a lot of evil people in the world, and I'm taking your book. The two things are linked. Besides, I have a feeling I'll be needing it more than you, being the lone survivor and all. Yes, Timmy, that's right. Steam says you're going to die. Ah, yes. Here we go. Don't try to fight it, Timmy. Just sit back. Gosh darn it. Now my food's flown away. Flight attendant, hello. I need more food. Why is service on planes always so awful? Oh, great. Knocked out again. But waking up. Oh, Timmy's there. And some red guy is holding him. I'll assume you two know each other as the kid isn't screaming stranger danger. Hold on a second before you take him away to a mysterious place. I need to give him his book back. I know. I took it without asking. I feel bad. Red guy, come back. I said, look, now we're going to have to find him to return the book. Well, we're finally awake from our long bout of unconsciousness and seem to be covered in strawberry jam, which is fine because I like strawberry jam. Oh, this isn't strawberry jam. Doesn't taste like strawberry at all. It's, oh, disgusting. I can't believe I've just eaten that. It's raspberry. No, wait, my bad. It's blood. Still better than raspberry. So in the forest, you have the usual things to monitor, such as the teardrop for thirst, the chubby moon for food, this bar for stamina, this other bar for tiredness, and this other bar for health. And finally, these bars that look like little sausages that represent armor, which we have none of at the moment, which is both a good and a bad thing. Bad, because it's good to have armor, and good, because the last time I wore armor, I got in a fight with another guy who was wearing armor over whose armor was shinier. Anyway, judging by the flashing red stomach, we're either really hungry or bleeding on the inside, which is fine because that's where blood should be. So let's eat. Oh, the plain food has made its way back to the table. Now I feel bad for the flight attendant. We'll just eat that. The only thing better than food is free food, am I right? Let's have a look for supplies that might come in handy for this survival malarkey. So there's pills, canned soft drinks, alcohol, more food, more alcohol. It's no wonder we crashed if everyone on this plane was drinking alcohol hopped up on pills. There is also this flight manifesto in case you want to look for other survivors, but given that Steam has already spoiled that surprise, I doubt I'll be bothering with this. Jeremy? Do you think I could trouble you to get me some help? That's great. Thank you so much. He won't be back. Anyway, there's beef, coffee, more coffee, baby meat. Baby meat? No, wait, my bad. It's a vegan-friendly baby meat alternative. Having explored the entirety of the plane, I'll draw your attention now over to Timmy's book. Inside the book, you can find information on your well-being, including the days you've survived, which is 0, which basically means we're dead already. A little bit about our feelings. Feeling good? Well, that's optimistic. Your sanity, which I guess is an important thing to factor into survival. And other stuff like your strength and athleticism, which I honestly have no idea if 20 is good or bad, but I'll take it. You'll also find a to-do list, which is key to any survival situation. Find Timmy, okay. Set up camp, yep, we can do that I suppose. And find the missing plane passengers. What are we, children? Who's got time for hide and seek when we're trying to survive? Let's just build a pillow fort so grand that the missing people come to us instead. Oh, hello again, Jeremy. Have you happened upon any of these people during your adventure?
Tweet.
What do you mean you can't read?
Tweet.
What do you mean you're a bird?
You know, that sounds crazy, right?
You know, people are gonna look at you and just think he's out of his mind.
My sanity is 100% still, thank you very much. Anyway, survival, and I guess step 1 should be leaving the plane. Haven't really seen much of this forest yet. Oh dear, she's had an accident. Get it? Do you get it? Because she has an axe in her. I put it there as she wouldn't serve me during the crash. I mean, despite the twisted limbs, she seems okay to me. She could even still be alive. Let's check for a pulse. Ma'am, are you okay? Hello? Oh, what's this? Apparently you can skin her after attacking her with an axe a few times. That's just a whole new level of disgusting. You developers should be so ashamed of yourselves. What? I said it was disgusting. I didn't say I wasn't going to do it. You see, after spending as much time alone as I have, you forget what shame is. And I know we only crashed moments ago, but it honestly feels like forever. So, this is the forest I've heard so much about on the title screen. Well met. So we need to do the survival thing, and we can start at the basics. Step 1, build a shelter. We need big sticks, little sticks, and some brains. Step 2, build a fire. Leaves and some more sticks. Step 3, no, wait, we're getting ahead of ourselves here, I think. I'm pretty sure these are only the spirits of the buildings. Okay, let's get some materials together. Rock. That's too many rocks. Great, we can't carry any more rocks. Now for some sticks. Stick. Too many sticks. Now that that's all the sticks we need for the shelter, we can also throw a bunch into a pile to make a fire. Close your eyes, trees. I'm about to make a fire using your babies. If the roles were reversed, I'd expect you to do the same. And honestly, I'd help you. Now, as much as it pains me, I think we need to cut a tree down to get logs. I'm normally against this as trees give oxygen and places to pee, but we can't make a shelter without logs. I know we could live in the ruins of the plane crash, but the game doesn't know that. I think we need to try and catch the tree as it falls to prevent it from bruising. Yeah, now the only thing bruised is my shattered kneecaps. Great, throw the logs down, now for another tree. Much like taking pensioners bowling, the job gets easier after you've knocked your first one over. Leave a comment if you think I meant knock the pensioners over. Leave a like if you think I was talking about the pins. And call Amnesty International if you think I should stop making videos. There we go, a shelter that defies gravity and logic. We have even checked off our first thing on the to-do list. Set up camp to done. So, thing number 2, finding cook food. That's easy enough, I think. We can start by breaking into people's luggage. Pills and cloth, no food here. Cloth and tape, none here either. Oh, cloth and a chocolate bar. That's definitely food. But we can't cook the chocolate, so it doesn't count for our to-do list. Great. So we need to find food that we can cook. I see. Oh, there's a friendly little squirrel. Oh, that was a little more difficult than I thought it would be. It's almost like he didn't want to die. I feel bad now. But you know what? I'm not feeling bad enough not to put his head on a cute little spike. Now I have the cuteness with me forever. As far as food goes, that was pretty small. We need to find something bigger. There's deer in the forest. Who knew they lived here? Just think of all the mouth-watering Bambi burgers we can make with you. Oh, they run away. That's annoying. Well, the squirrels are certainly easier game, and our first one now has a friend, so everyone wins. I've noticed behind the plane we appear to have ruined a family's outing with our crash, so we're gonna go right ahead and forage from their site. Mushrooms, are they poisonous? Oh, just know it's good when it makes your body convulse. Just take some of this stuff. Oh, more mushrooms. Well, those mushrooms didn't quite fill me up, so I'm going to cure my hunger and thirst with chocolate and soda. But what happens when you run out of soda? I know. What if we save the game, reload the game? I see. The forest elves have restocked the luggage for us to regather. It's starting to get a bit too dark to see. Let's return to the shelter and rest up for the night. You aren't Jeremy. Just gotta wait for it to... Yep, there we go. Sleepy time. Morning. A new day and a new dawn. So, relogging seems to have removed the logs that I had laying around, which is annoying. But I guess the new luggage makes up for the stolen logs. Oh, a tennis ball. This definitely makes up for it. What happens if we... Yeah, okay, yeah, that was not my intention, but the flames do feel good on my skin. Okay, let's make a better fireplace now so we can cook some of this food. We can start with this squirrel meat that I've had in my pocket for a whole day, and we'll just give it a nice smoky money taste by burning cash. Yum, it tastes nutty and old. Oh, cool, the to-do list is just updated, which can only mean that we've just beaten my personal best, and we've finished 2 tasks. Now we just have to find Timmy or the plane passengers. How about no? Instead, let's just go rogue and find our own things to do. I'll start by crafting some gear. You can open your inventory and whack an item onto the picnic blanket, which then shows this funny little gear symbol. With that, you can see what ingredients you need to make the perfect item. There we go. 2 sticks, you just rub them together and apparently you get a spear somehow. The spear itself could be upgraded further, but I can't use the bones that I have in my body, so we're going to have to find some. With the cloth, you can combine it to make a rope. You can add a rock and a stick to make an axe. This axe does more damage than the other axe, but it is a whole lot slower, so really it probably works out the same. On the upside, the new axe does feel great for whacking squirrels with. There's a much more satisfying crunch. I'll go right ahead and craft a bow which we can use later, as well as some snowshoes, which frankly just look fantastic on my feet. The building in this game offers a lot of room to get creative, from fancy walls to tree houses. You can build it all. For now though, we're going to focus on traps, as I'd like to think they work against the wildlife and would make the hunting much more fun. So here's a deadfall trap. I guess they run into the trigger and it just goes whoop-ah, and just like lands on them and crushes them. And this is the rope swing trap, which just kind of sounds like a cruel way to capture children. However, on completion I can now see it wouldn't capture children, rather just knock their little heads off, which is a lot less cruel. Next, there's a happy birthday trap. I don't ever remember any of my birthdays looking this good. Jeremy, why do they call this a happy birthday trap? Oh, okay, fair enough. He's gone to ask another bird. Lastly, we'll make this noose trap, which I really like the idea of, as it doesn't look like it would kill them, rather just humanely dangle them by their feet and allow me to torture them. Great, let's tidy up our trap area. A clean trap area is a happy trapping area. All that clearing has made me hungry for some more rancid meat. Yummy! Oh, there's a deer near the happy birthday trap. Let's test it out now. We just have to sneak around behind him and scare him into it. Oh joy. Yeah, the deer are immune to the traps. What are the traps for then, me? Oh, maybe you. Hello there, little fella. Don't be afraid. I don't bite unless you want me to. Wait. Where are you going? Oh, I think he wants us to follow him. This feels like some kind of spiritual awakening. I guess we'll follow him and find out the purpose of life. Who knows what mysteries this forest holds? What answers it hides beneath its... okay, we've lost him. Oh, well, never mind. I guess life can stay a confused and surprise for a little bit longer. Great. Well, now I have no answers and it's dark. What else could go wrong? Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, what can I say? That'll give you a headache. I guess I'm gonna sleep this off. Oh joy, the weird guy's killing me in my sleep. This is turning out to be the bestest day ever. When you die, there are 2 things that can happen. You can either be dragged off underground by your attackers, where you will start a new life as a bat, befriending other people who think they're bats, and whacking their bodies with sticks like pinatas until cash prizes come out. Or, well, shockingly enough, you can die and just be dead. And what's great about the second option is, if you forget to save your game, you need to start again. Yeah. Well, now that I've renewed our camp in a new game, it's time to return to what I do best, failing at things. Hold on a minute, who are you? And why are you dead? This does give me an idea. What if we throw her down here, cut her leg off, and then use it as a weapon to beat her with? Now she's kicking her own ass. Anyway, childish behaviour aside, we should probably hunt some food. And squirrels, as we know, are willing participants in this sport. Thanks, little guy. Evolution has truly blessed you with the gift of acceptance. Let's remember not to waste the heads of the squirrels. After all, if we put them on spikes in our house, they'll serve as friendly little reminders that we did something truly horrific. Great, this is looking so good that I've decided to go overboard with it. One moment, please. Oh yes. Now our walls are stormproof and have thousands of little eyes judging our every move. If you didn't feel guilty about killing a squirrel and putting its head on a little pike before, try doing it when his entire family is staring at you. Oh gosh, the jockeys are back. Quickly to the spaceship. I mean the plane. You aren't going to leave, are you? You'd think that you'd be a bit more afraid of a guy who's just beheaded a small animal to decorate his home. But you seem quite the opposite, almost unafraid. There's only 2 things to do when facing extreme levels of danger. Piss your pants and then sleep it off. I've already done one of those things, so I'm going to go lay down and let it become someone else's problem. Morning. The freaks are gone finally. This leaves a window of opportunity for more, yeah, you guessed it, hunting. It's been going so well so far, hasn't it? We'll just get this deer and, no, okay, yeah, just run away. Don't do that. Come back here, I'll be gentle, I promise. What if we just surprise? Oh, God. I don't even know what to, say about what just happened. I suppose I should, yeah, I'm gonna go back to bed. During my restful sleep, I did think of a new way to hunt the deer, which I think will be quite surprising to you. I don't know why I thought that would work. Because it didn't. However, we can do this. Yeah, that's not pain you're hearing, but relief that their boring deer life is over. Maybe if we're lucky, he'll reincarnate as something more useful to us, like a bird that we can fly off this island with, or an older gentleman that we can play chess with and stroke. Anyway, next we'll build this cool log sled. It's really ideal for people who want kids but don't have them. Why, you ask? Because you can draw little faces on the logs and push them around, of course. Get on my sled, child. I never thought I'd say that again. Don't make me cut you down or that. You asked for it. If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it, does it still make a sound? Hey, Graham, I'm talking to you. Oh God, the carnies are back. Quick to the squirrel cave. Haha, I'm immune to your attacks from here, as I'm just barely out of reach. You heard me correctly. Barely out of reach. That's right. Flee in fear. Oh, what? You were climbing trees? Since when could you do that? Oh, so you know I said I was against cutting trees down. Well, I've changed my mind since seeing these cannibalistic fat pigeons leaping from tree to tree. I think it's time we sort this problem out once and for all. But how do we rid the world of a place that these islanders call home? I do have an idea. Have you ever wondered what the forest would look like without the forest? Well, you could have Googled it, as some other people have done videos about it already. But have you ever wondered what the forest would look like if someone cut the trees down one by one until there were none? Well, exactly the same actually, except I have wood for days and a little part of me died with each and every chop of the tree. Yeah, this took way longer than I expected it to. If I turn the icons back on, you can see all the wood sleds that I've got, and each one of those wood sleds is full to the brim of, wood. I questioned if this was a good use of my time for like half a second. Of course it's a good use of my time. I'll definitely brag about this in public. Anyway, the damage is done. The forest gone. Our sanity gone. We're now stuck with a game that's simply called The.
Bro, I can see trees in the snow area.
Yeah, you will, because I didn't cut those down.
Why?
Because I was busy, okay?
Busy with what?
I hate talking to you.
What?
I was busy battling hunger, thirst, cannibals, crocodiles, cannibals, boar, cannibals, booby spiders, and yes, you guessed it, giant baby monsters. I didn't have time to also battle the weather, okay? I did not want to deal with freezing to death every 3 seconds, okay? Is that acceptable? Is that a good answer?
Yeah, but, you could have just said you couldn't be bothered as well.
Oh, well, okay, I couldn't be bothered.
Lazy.
Anyway, let's turn our attention now to less important things, such as returning this stupid book to that Timmy kid, and something tells me that after 60 odd days of cutting trees down, we're going to have incurred a hefty late return fine. But also, Timmy is very likely dead already. If he isn't dead though, if there is a small glimmer of hope, he has more than likely already attended the School of Human Culinary and become a cannibal, in which case it could already be too late to return the book anyway. Although, this does give me a newer idea. Now that we've collected more wood than a lumberjack's wet dream, we need a use for it. So we're going to build something to aid in our journey of finding young Timmy the cannibal and changing his evil ways. I give you Soz. The islands only? No, the world's only. Rehabilitation centre for cannibals. Built with love and quality in mind, you can look forward to such activities as shooting birds with arrows, No, wait, never mind. He's just stolen our only arrow. That activity's now been cancelled. But you still have the chance to recycle used log sleds into a giant pit. I know, we're clutching at straws here, but think about it. You're helping Mother Nature and you're not eating flesh. That's called a double whammy. If activities aren't your thing and you prefer to be inactive, you can relax in the communal seating area in front of a roaring open fireplace. Just don't put your feet too close to it, as the smell of burning flesh may set off some of the other guests. Afraid you can't attend though because you have a little cannibal baby? Don't worry, we have you covered with our all-in-one cannibal baby daycare. There's a climbing frame, a dirt box for digging and toileting, a tent for tenting, everything a young cannibal baby needs to stimulate his warped mind. And we can guarantee the child will not be harmed within the walls of the daycare centre. That being said, we cannot be held responsible for the killing of cannibal babies who escape the prison, daycare centre. If your cannibal baby has cold feet about being left alone, don't worry, we have you covered with that as well. With our lightable leaf piles, not only will your baby be warm when you arrive to pick him up, but he'll also smell delicious. But don't go putting him in your mouth when he smells so good. That's a big no-no at the rehabilitation centre. Instead, just hold him. Our range of rooms come in 2 sizes, double and twin. I'm not going to lie to you, you'll probably have to share a room. And yeah, tough. But don't be put off the idea of bedding down with a cannibal next to you, because after all, aren't you two a cannibal? So it could go either way, really. Hello, ma'am. Are you happy with your room? No? Great. They seem confused and scared about being here, so it's obviously working. I mean, look at the way this one runs into the bookcase instead of eating flesh. I believe you are one step closer to being cured. Hello, sir. Have you... Oh, rude. If you wanted to come out of your room and use the gym equipment, you only had to ask me. Remember, we use our mouths to speak words to each other, not for eating each other. Do I have any cannibal jokes? Let's see. A cannibal invites a friend around for dinner. As they're tucking into the starter, the friend says, "Wow, your wife makes a lovely stew." "I know," answers the host. "I sure will miss her though." Get it? They've eaten the wife. Right, she didn't make the stew. She was the stew. I know. I should stop. Anyway, in the back room here, we have the unlocked storage of banned goods. It's mainly just human flesh and drugs, which just happens to be more human flesh. Yeah, they are a simple people. Part of their rehabilitation requires me to eat human flesh in front of them. I don't want to do it. This is so freaking good. I mean, I don't want to do it, but I have to in order to, what was that? It was juicy and plump. It must have been an eyeball. In order to show them that it's wrong. It's so wrong. Oh god, it's so wrong. But despite having no sanity left, I am still feeling good. So I guess you could say it's comfort food. Do you know what? This rehabilitation centre is missing something. So let's go ahead and build one last thing out the back. We can use this rope to safely get back inside the base instead of having to risk the front door. The queue to get into this place is pretty huge now. Okay, I'm just climbing an invisible rope. Something's gone wrong. But you do know what must happen now, right? We must grab the sandwiches until we can grab no more. Right, we must be getting close to space now. Just a bit further. Almost there. I mean, this is probably our limit now as our body is craving more human flesh. I meant food. Human food. Let's return to Earth the only way I know how, by letting go and falling forever. Yep, okay. We're still falling. Didn't think I'd be falling for so long. Should have brought something to do, really. Like my nail file or, I don't know, a book. Do I have Timmy's book still, but I've kind of read it all now. Okay, there we go. Anyway, as promised, I give you the maze. Oh, I didn't even mention a maze. Well, I built a maze anyway. A rehabilitation maze. The contestants, or clients, must make their way from A to B in order to get their certified certificate of certainty against the consumption of human family members or friends, or CACAFM for short. Let the rehabilitating begin. Yeah, so first up we have Boris, making his way to the upside down tickler. Well, he's stuck now. And there's Greg. He shows so much potential for being cured. Oh, Well, he had shown a lot of potential. Next, there's John. No, wait, John's dead. He's been splattered. Here's Rosie. She fell down a hole. There's Boris. He's managed to escape the tickler. Never mind, he's back there. And here's Daryl. He's quite a bit smarter than your average cannibal. Watch how he avoids the hole entirely by running into a wall. No, wait, he's fallen down the hole as well. Well, that did show intelligence was present, just not much. Okay, how did you even get over here, you cheater? You little cheater, you can't cheat the program. Yeah, that's better. You go down that hole and think about what you did. The rest of you, good job on making it this far. I'm proud of you. Please accept this tiny bottle of flaming alcohol. Here, catch it with your hands. Don't let it fall on the ground. Damn it, what did I just say? Not on the floor. No, don't set Stephen on fire. Damn it, you're doing this so wrong. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed watching my midlife crisis unfold in the form of rehabilitating cannibals as much as I've enjoyed letting it happen. If you'd like to see more of this game, then be sure to let me know in the comments. For now, I'll continue toying with the emotions of already emotionally damaged people and rehabilitating the good people of Ireland one cannibal at a time. Until next time, toodaloo.